So, actually, just yesterday, I found out that my mom is diagnosed or was diagnosed with cancer. So, she has cancer. It's just of the skin. But, yeah, I kind of just want to say where I'm at with all of that, since it is a pretty big deal. Mom with cancer. So, yeah, do I blame myself? Seems to be the first question I need to ask. Do I blame myself? I mean, I know I definitely, played a part in it, just like every other. So, yeah, I played a part. Whether that was causing more stress or just other negative, things that are attributed to the cancer forming or whatever. Yeah, I know I played a part. I know I'm not entirely responsible. But yeah, that just that leads me to where I'm at with everything. It's just it brings me back to the business of cancer. Cancer being a business, not necessarily cancer in and of itself, but the pharmaceuticals and the chemotherapy, so forth and so on, etc., etc. It comes down to the immune system, and what helps the immune system really is alkaline based eating. So yeah, we're supposed to be consuming alkaline foods, not acidic poison, for one. But yeah, let me just keep going on this tangent right now, because I for one don't want cancer by any means, especially skin cancer, seeing as it runs in my family. My great-grandma had skin cancer as well, and now my grandma might have it, my mom's mom, and my mom has it. So yeah, it definitely runs in the family. She asked me something like, am I, not worried that I'm gonna get lung cancer? It's just this word, cancer. You know, why does it gotta be cancer? Why can't it be, like acidic something syndrome? In reality, our bodies don't have enough oxygen. Our body's not having enough oxygen reinforces disease. The prerequisite to disease is a lack of oxygen, therefore we must have as much oxygen in our bodies at all time. And that's what people don't understand about breatharianism. It's just not a studied topic, and it's sad, but it's reality. I like reality based. Diving back into the medical field. Cancer wasn't always around, or maybe it was, and maybe it had a different name or different treatments or cures for it back then, but the fact of the matter is that today it's diagnosed, and then extreme measures of treatment are taken, extreme action is taken, all this extreme stuff that is just unnecessary and very much the root of our deficit in humanity. Like the Buddha taught, moderation. So there's nothing moderate about being diagnosed with cancer and then going back to the exact same person who diagnosed you with cancer, Mom. That's all I'm saying. And and she's the only woman in the world that I would make this personal with. I hate the hiccups, man. But it's a perk of smoking cigarettes, hiccups. No, it's true. It's like another analogy. If you're a elite athlete in football, and you go to somebody like who was that guy? Vince Young? No, not Vince Young. Who was that guy? Vince Lombardi. And you asked him to critique you, and he said you absolutely suck. Go play golf. If you really loved football, you wouldn't go back to Vince Lombardi ever again, because you would respect yourself. But in the ways that society has us going now, it is amazing, because we're so boxed in, like you said, you die and then you rot in a box. That's not how we should view our course as. We shouldn't view it as that. We should look to the soul. But like Matthew says, you know, you can gain the world for the price of your soul. You can gain the world for the price of your soul. That's really what Revolution said, but I know Matthew, the book of Matthew talks about it, you know, and that's the harsh reality. We all need to face it and do the best we can with what we got. But you don't go back to the person who criticized you the most, who critiqued you the most, because deep in that person's heart, he was being truthful and honest and sincere. But you have to do, it's a dog eat dog world. It's a dog eats dog world. That's the nature of this life, of this game that has to end. That's what it's all about. Why is it dog eats dog? I don't know. Because we're really all in cages. And if your neighbor is a doctor, you're not gonna go to some other town. We've developed trust. We've developed a God. I'm not saying don't live your life by the books, because we are the books. Just live your life. Not going vegan, raw vegan, striving to be breatharian. Striving to become a good parent before you have a child, before she conceives a child, and you will reap the consequences. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you all. If this really is a prison or a prism of light, let it be that, and let it go and grow. Not grow and let it go, but know that you have to let it go and then grow. So backwards what's happening out here. It's so backwards. I'm gonna walk to my gym, get a sauna. I may or may not make a video in there. I haven't decided yet. Thank you. I love you.